Hello and welcome back to Naturally Being Me. I did promise I'd come back and do a review on the Celebs Go Dating series. The last episode actually aired last night. I haven't managed to watch all the episodes, but I did manage to watch the episodes with Ulrika Jonsson, which is what I said I wanted to talk about. A lady of a mature age, such as myself, going on dates. So it was nice to sort of see how her dating experience panned out. But at the same time, I'm not too sure where to start with this lady. She's 54 years old, has been married 3 times, and I think she's got 4 kids, the oldest being 25, 26. Her youngest date was 29. 29 years old. She has no business going out with a 29-year-old. I'm just baffled in her selection of dates, or what the matchmakers chose for her. She must have put down a criteria of what she was looking for them to pick those dates for her. She started off with 2 older guys. I think one was 50, the other one was 58. One she went on a blind date with. The very first episode was a blind date with a guy called, I think his name was Sal, something like that, and he was 50. He's a weird looking guy, he was. So I can understand she didn't hit it off with him. I found him strange as well. But the next older guy that she met was 58. He was a model. I've forgotten his name. I quite liked him. He had a little banter going on with him. The only thing that went wrong with that date was he started talking about his ailments. What was wrong with his body. About his back pain and what he's suffering with. And yeah, that's not a good start on a date, especially on a first date. I know she came away from that date saying to herself, he's too old for me. She's looking for somebody younger. She doesn't want to think about aging. She's too young to age. That's her mentality. She wants to stay young. So being with somebody younger is more her thing. So what we found after that, the matchmakers paired her up with 3 younger guys on these dates. The first one they paired her up with was a guy called Jack. A black guy. He was 29, very tall. If I remember rightly, he was in a blue suit, white pony neck, yeah, and a ponytail of some sort. Not bad looking as well. But 29! 29! He was nice to look at. He was. I will admit, he was nice to look at. But come on. He's only 3 years older than your child. What is going on here? That's like me going out on a date with a 29-year-old, and I have a daughter very similar to your child's age. There's no way I would do it. If my daughter saw me go out with somebody of that age, she'd have me sectioned. She'd think Mum's lost her mind. I don't care whether he's a play toy, toy boy, whatever you want to call him. If you're looking for fun, please look at the age bracket. 29. What do you have in common? Except for fun. Oh, dear me. I've got no words. But like I said, good looking guy. The only thing that went wrong there was he turned around and said he was looking for something serious. That threw her. Because she was looking for fun. But he wants to get married. He wants the white picket fence, the 2.5 kids. He wants the whole 9 yards. He's tired of this dating malarkey. That's what he told her. And I can understand that at 29, 30 years old. Why not? Isn't that what you all want at that sort of age group? To start to settle down? But Miss Ulrika's done all that. She's done all that. Now she wants to play. But come on, a 29-year-old. You couldn't get somebody 10 years younger, maybe in their 40s? 40, 41, 42? That gives it like 12, 13 year age gap. You couldn't get anybody that age. Oh my dear. The next one we had was, what was this? Oh God, I've forgotten his name. She met at a mixer. That's it. There was a mixer that was arranged, and she met an Asian guy. His name was Ash. He was 31. Very tall guy. I think he was 6'6". She loves her tall men. She does. Very huge hands, as she said. Very tall, very muscular. Yeah, very much the whole 9 yards for her. And she thought things were going to go well. But I could tell from the mixer, he wasn't in it for that. He was looking for his 15 minutes of fame. But you saw him as, oh yeah, he's nice looking. Yeah, maybe something could happen here. No. You need to be able to read people. He was not into you. Because what happened next was, I think it was the next day that a double date was set up. It was her and, what's the Towie girl? Forgotten her name. Chloe. Chloe's 20. Ulrika's 54. Now they're gone on a date with Ash, who's 31, and I think Chloe's date was around the same age group, probably about 30. But I could see that Mr. Ash was more focused on Chloe. He wasn't really checking out Ulrika. Not really. No. She should have read his face well. You need to be able to read the room. She's not very good at reading people. That's something she needs to learn. And she's 54 years old. But she behaves very naively when it comes to dating. You need to be able to read people. So that didn't go anywhere. Well, sorry, tell a lie. She asked him out on a second date. When she went back to the matchmakers the following day, she mentioned that she liked him and she would like to go out with him again. But then when the matchmakers looked at his feedback, he turned around and said he had agreed to go out with Ulrika, but he's had second thoughts. Oh yeah, he has second thoughts, all right. No. Ulrika, you should have read him. You should have read him from the first date you had the mixer. He wasn't for you. The next mistake she made. She went out on a date with, what's that Lebanese guy? Jad? Yeah, Jad. That's his name. And again, he was 31. Again, a good looking guy. But he was very sort of quiet. Very subdued. I don't think he got her banter. But she was flirting her head off with him on the dates that they had. They had 3 dates. On the first date, you should have asked him what he was looking for. That's what you should have done. Instead, you're kiki kakaka. All that kiki. No. Stop that. You're a 54-year-old woman. Ask the questions you need to ask. Is he looking for fun? What does he want in life? Does he want to get married? Does he want kids? Those are the questions you should have asked him. You asked it of Jack on the first date. You knew where you stood and you let that one go. But when it came to Mr. Man, Jad, I don't know where your head went. You should have nipped that one in the bud on the first date. But instead, you strung it along. He strung you along at the same time. And by the third date, when it came to you asking him out on this mini break that you had to do, he stopped you in your tracks. That there was embarrassing. He stopped you right in your tracks and said, before you ask, if you're looking for me to go on the mini break with you, I think there's something missing. That's what he said. I think there's something missing. She tried to play it off like, yeah, maybe you're right. But I know she was disappointed. She took that on the chin. They said their goodbyes. But then we had to wait for her friend that was coming to check him out and give her view on the guy to turn up. She eventually did turn up. Ulrika poured her heart out to her friend. Her friend gave her some words of advice. I don't understand what word of advice you gave her. It looks like this has happened more than once. That was hard to watch. It was very hard to watch. You crying over these young men. That there was embarrassing. And your friend was a waste of time. Absolute waste of time. She didn't help you at all. If she was a true friend, she would have told you, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Stop going for these young boys. Young enough to be your child. Young enough for you to give birth to. Stop that. Stop it. That there, I do not understand. That was too embarrassing to watch. I felt embarrassed for you. And the thing is, I've got nothing against Ulrika. I've got nothing against her at all. But watching that just showed me a different side of her. You just let me down. You let me down. It's humiliating. So that's what I got from this whole series. Was a woman of a certain age chasing young boys. That's what I saw. And that there was just too embarrassing to watch. I've dated guys younger. I have. More than once. But I'm not cradle snatching. Not going to do it. Not going to look for anybody under 40. No way in hell. But come on. There's a limit. So I'm hoping that with all that's happened, she's learnt something. Stay in your lane.
If you like what you heard, please like, comment and subscribe. Till next time.